Once upon a time, in the small village of Ukomo, there lived a young couple, Adaku and Obi. They were known to be deeply in love, a bond that many envied. Obi, a tall and handsome man with a charming smile, often boasted about how beautiful his wife Adaku was. Adaku, on the other hand, was a cheerful woman with a heart as big as the sky. She was admired for her humility and warmth. After 3 years of marriage, Adaku gave birth to twins babies, a boy and a girl. The village celebrated with the family, calling the twins a blessing. However, as the months passed, Adaku's body began to change. The stress of caring for twins, coupled with her love for cooking and tasting her delicious meal, caused her to gain weight. The Adaku who once turned head in the village square now avoided the stares and whispers of neighbors. Obi, who once showered her with compliments, began to change. He frowned when she dressed up and avoided her touch. One evening, after a long day at work, Obi sat down for dinner. Adaku had prepared his favorite dish, egusi soup with pounded yam. As she placed the steaming bowl before him, Obi looked up, his eyes cold. "Adaku," he said, his voice cutting through the air like a knife. "You need to do something about your size. This is not the woman I married." Adaku's smile flattered. She looked down at herself and then back at Obi. "But my love, I have been taking care of our twins and you. Where will I find the time to do more?" Obi scoffed. "Excuses. You have let yourself go. A man like me deserves better." The word pierced Adaku's heart, but she held back her tears. She thought Obi's anger would pass, but it didn't. Instead, it grew worse. He started staying out late, refusing her meals, and mocking her in front of friends. Adaku endured the pain silently, her only solace being her children. One fateful day, Obi packed his belongings and left. "I can't stay here anymore," he declared. "You have become an embarrassment. I need a woman who matches my stature." Adaku begged him to stay, but Obi's heart had turned to stone. He left her with the twins, moving to the city where he began a new life with a younger, slimmer woman named Amara. Adaku's life became a daily battle. She took on various jobs, from farming to selling goods at the market, to providing for her children. Though life was tough, she never let her struggles dim her spirit. Adaku's children, Nnanna and Chiamaka, grew up watching their mother's resilience. She taught them the value of hard work and kindness. Years passed and Adaku's hard work began to pay off. She opened a thriving restaurant in the city, known for its authentic African dishes. People traveled from far and wide to taste her food, and her name became a household one. Despite her success, Adaku remained humble, always thanking God for her blessing. Meanwhile, Obi's life took a downward turn. His relationship with Amara was not as he had imagined. She was demanding and materialistic, caring little for Obi beyond what he could provide. When his business failed, Amara left him for another man, leaving Obi broke and alone. One rainy evening, Obi, now thin and frail, wandered the street of the city in search of food. His pride had kept him from asking for help, but hunger had humbled him. As he passed by a lively restaurant, the aroma of egusi soup stopped him in his tracks. Memories of Adaku's cooking flooded his mind. He hesitated, then walked in, hoping to find something affordable. Inside, the restaurant was bustling. The walls were adorned with the picture of a smiling Adaku and her children. Obi's heart sank as he realized who owned the place. Before he could leave, a voice called out, "Obi, is that you?" He turned to see Adaku standing before him, radiant and confident. She had lost some weight, but it was her glowing smile that left him speechless. "Adaku," he stammered, "I didn't know this was your place." Adaku looked at him closely. She saw the shame in his eyes, the weight of regret he carried. "Come," she said gently, "sit down and eat." Obi hesitated, but followed her to a table. She served him a steaming bowl of egusi and pounded yam, just as she used to. As he ate, tears streamed down his face. "I am sorry," he whispered. "I was foolish and blind. You were always enough, Adaku. I see that now." Adaku sat across from him, her expression calm. "Obi, I forgive you a long time ago. I realized holding on to bitterness would only weigh me down. I had to let go for the sake of my children and myself." Obi's tears flowed freely. "I don't deserve your kindness," he said. Adaku smiled. "Perhaps not, but kindness is not about who deserves it. It's about who needs it." Though Adaku had moved on emotionally, she allowed Obi to work at her restaurant as a way to rebuild his life. He became a humble and hardworking man, grateful for a second chance. Nnanna and Chiamaka, now young adults, watched their mother's grace and learned the power of forgiveness. Adaku's story became an inspiration in Ukomo and beyond, a tale of resilience, forgiveness, and the enduring strength of mother's love. And though life had its trial, Adaku never forgot the lesson she learned. True beauty lies in the heart, and the weight of love is the heaviest burden to bear, but also the most rewarding. And so, dear listeners, remember this: life may place heavy burden on our shoulder, but how we carry them defines who we truly are. Adaku's journey teaches us that forgiveness is not a weakness, but a strength, and love, when rooted in kindness, has the power to transform even the most broken heart. Let her story remind us to cherish those who stand by us, for they are the true blessings of life. Thank you for watching, and may this tale bring light to your heart. I love you. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share to your friends, and I'll see you another time. Thank you. Bye, and God bless you.